Hi, my name is Caleb Gross. I am a current Valorant and League of Legends coach for Vanta Leagues, and here's a little bit about myself. So, I am currently in school getting my master's degree in computer science. I also work as a teacher assistant at my university, and I am the league director for a small esports organization known as Raven Gaming. My favorite game right now is probably Valorant, just because that is my main game that I coach, and it's the one that I'm better at, honestly. Um, but yeah, I got into gaming back when I was 2 years old. My dad put a controller in my hand, and I just kind of fell in love with it since. I knew that I wanted to work in gaming and esports when I was 8. I got my first Xbox, and countless hours of gaming since I decided to pursue a career in coaching slash casting analytics, the whole shebang. It's what I genuinely enjoy. So, the highest level that I've ever played at is Immortal. I currently have a diamond account, but I've played in Immortal tournaments as well as Immortal lobbies. Um, for League of Legends, it's gold plat. I've played against challenger teams, but we got absolutely destroyed. uh, I've been at Vanta for a little over under a year. Time is a little wonky, but it's been such a great experience. This is one of my favorite things that I've ever done in my life, and I genuinely enjoy every single thing that I am on the board for Vanta. The best part about working for Vanta and working with my students is just getting to see them grow. Um, I've gone from teaching kids that don't even have the game installed to teaching kids that are playing it, the same tick or same games as me, as far as skill is concerned, and is overall across the board. It's just such a fantastic feat. Um, Getting to see kids take on a completely new game, or getting to see them have their eyes open to a new tactic or even a new agent is just so rewarding because I get to be there to watch them grow. I get to be there to watch them process this new information, to have that final light bulb click moment, and it's just so fun. It's honestly one of the coolest things that I get to do. What sets Valorant and League of Legends apart from other games? Both of them are a five-man team game. One being a MOBA and one being a first-person shooter. It it still allows you to have so much communication, so much teamwork and responsibility because each person on the team has to be pulling their weight in one way or another. It's one of my favorite. Well, both of them are one of my favorite games in the form of teamwork because it helps build up better gamer citizens. You can't really do much in life without being able to rely, or people being able to rely on you. So it's like a cornerstone for just being a better person overall. If you're able to, win a silly video game, as some people see it, then you're able to, effectively communicate. You're able to have teamwork. You're able to, make synergistic thoughts and processes happen, and that being transferred to real life situations and real life uh, activities is just so good because you go from, hey, I knew how to communicate effectively for this, and now I can effectively communicate my needs, my wants, the things that I have to do in certain situations, and it just helps out so much when you learn things like that early, and you know kind of Mr. Miyagi style from a video game. So um what is my fondest memory in gaming? It has to be my collegiate League of Legends team first win. Like I said before, we were playing some very tough opponents, and eventually we, found ourselves in a winning position. We came up with a game plan before a game to get our mid laner fed and have him sort of carry the game, and then we played around him very, very well. I was playing jungle. We got him initially fed early, and then we just kind of steamrolled into our first W, and it was by far one of my shining moments in gaming because it was our first year. I had made the collegiate League of Legends team, and it was not going so great as far as our first year. And ultimately, we got the dub, and it kind of showed us like where we can be, and it really helped out. What do I like most about Vanta? There's so much that I like about Vanta, but I have to say it's just the collaboration that I get to have with the players. Some of these players come in not knowing the game at all, and some of them come in, very, very well off. And either way, I get to teach them something new. I get to teach them something rewarding and something that they can take into their solo queue lifestyle or just in teamwork in general. And that's very rewarding to me. I genuinely enjoy seeing people prosper and seeing people grow in such a way that it can change their perspective on the game. It can change their perspective on certain facets in life, and it's something that I find very rewarding. Um, my favorite coaching moment in banter. My favorite coaching moment is probably the one from this past season. We had a player who was a little bit dejected about not getting a bunch of kills in game, and we were telling them like, hey, kills don't matter. It's about how you use your util. It's about how you play the game, how you communicate, things of that nature. And then over the course of the season, it kind of melded together, and we were all on the same page, and everybody was doing their part. And then came our semifinals game, where the player who at the start of the season was a little bit dejected about getting kills eventually got MVP, not because they fragged out or anything like that, but just their util usage was on point. They called out, had a good team working strategy, things of that nature, and just played to the utmost importance of the team. And ultimately, they were recognized as MVP of the series, and it was just such a cool moment, and it capstoned what was a great season for us and one of the best teams that I've ever coached, honestly. What would I have done with esports coaching as a kid? Mostly when I was a kid, I was into Call of Duty and Halo, so I probably would have pursued those two. Um, I would have been better off learning more from a more experienced first-person shooting coach, as I was just a kid, grinding away on some of my favorite games. But I definitely probably would have went to League of Legends sooner. I only started League of Legends about 3.5 years ago. But if I was a kid with the access to Vanta leagues or some sort of esports organization like that, I definitely would have went for it sooner. And maybe I wouldn't be so hard stuck gold that I am right now. But it would have been such an experience that I would have been happy to have. I think what we do at Vanta is fantastic. I think giving kids the opportunity to have gaming in a team setting in a controlled environment is so awesome. I genuinely enjoy the job, and I genuinely enjoy working with the kids here at Vanta.